Okay, stream is on. 3.5 meg, no drop frames. Refresh dashboard. Stream config excellent. Online. Hey, 3, 2, 1, you're back in the room. Yeah, so we'll start again, shall we? Okay, so first up, we've got the adaptive noise reduction, which reduces about 15 decibels of noise. Well, it reduces 20% of the noise by 15 decibels, with around 2 decibel boost, fastest decay, highest bandwidth, high quality mode. Next up, we got the multiband compressor, which just compresses a lot of the bass in my voice and some of the top end as well, which doesn't help when I'm talking and you get a lot of hiss, as you can see there. Could do with actually reducing that a little. There we go. That should be a bit less hissy. After that, I use a hard limiter, which boosts my volume by 20 decibels and sets the cap to minus 1.1 decibel, roughly there. So the loudest, when I'm speaking loud, that's as loud as it goes. It just keeps my volume roughly all the same level when I'm talking or when I'm shouting. It's all the same level. And then finally, we have the last adaptive noise reduction, which just removes a lot of the echo from the room. Because I'm not in a professional studio, I don't have any acoustic dampening. There's a lot of hard surfaces that my voice reflects off. So it reduces a lot of the reverb. That's what that does. Reverb reduction. So yeah, that's my voice setup through Adobe Audition. Do I know where the startup folder is in Windows? A couple of locations. There's usually one in your user profile, I think. App data. Good question. That's where my startup folder is. D users, media, app data, roaming, Microsoft, Windows, start menu programs. You can also get to it if you've got admin tools. You can go into sys configuration and just go into startup and tick untick boxes there. It's a good way to get into it. Another way is you can go to regedit and just search for your run key. You want to find the string. And there you go. That's what runs at startup as well. As well as running Adobe Audition, um, I also run Ableton Live for my intro music. I don't think you've ever seen my intro music. Yeah, the easiest way to find your start folder is just navigate to your startup folder, right click on it, go to your properties, copy that location, bosh, copy it, start run, paste it in there. There you go. That's your start menu. And then there's the startup folder. But yeah, while we're chatting, I'll show you my intro. So normally what happens is we get this lovely loading screen, and we have where's my mouse gone? We have some of this going on, and then we have some of this going on. Oh yeah. And then this starts.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It just gives me 5 minutes at the beginning of the stream to make sure that one, the sound is working, and that all my OBS is set up. It gives me a chance to have a look at my dashboard, make sure that the stream's running okay, make sure I've got my notifiers, my chat loaded, my chronos, overlays, make sure Adobe's picking up my mic. And for a laugh, I'll show you the outro music. Anyway, enough of that. I'll show you the outro. There we go. Yeah, so that's my outro. Anyway, enough of that. Has Fallout crashed? Yeah, Fallout's crashed. Never mind. I think I was going to play another game anyway. I did have a request. Let's have a look. It was for Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. Call of Duty. Let's do that. Do that. Do that. And where's Call of Duty when you need it? Oh, yes. OBS. Mm. Go. Right, dogs, get off. Go on. Now, I have never played this game in my life, so I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Okay, sound. Yep, that's all I want. I can't hear a thing. I'm just going to quit and reload. It could be my dodgy headset. Well, connecting. Come on. Right. Dr. Richter Fens General. Can't see your mic in a Derby audition. Let's have a look. Audition. There we go. The way I do it is you go to your output master and go to audio hardware. That's where you want to be picking your line in, or whatever your microphone's connected to the port in your computer, whatever that is. And then set your output to be your virtual audio cable. Once you've done that, you may need to go into here and select your stereo microphone. And that's usually what you need to do. Make sure that that's ticked afterwards. Okay, what do we do? Public match, solo play, custom, theatre. I think I'm going to start with a solo player game, just to get warmed up. I have to thank, who was it who recommended this game? It was DJ Monster. Shout out to DJ for recommending this game. DJ from Belgium. Okay, what do I do? Oh. This game has sound. I think I just need to turn my headset up. Okay, so we can go to this place, or this place. Pick one. Transit, survival. Transit. Okay, start match. Game starting in 0. Oh yeah, 50s doo-wop music. I'm liking it already. Awaiting challenge. 3.
There must be a rational explanation for the power being out.
Oh, right.
Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction?
Where do I get more ammo from then? Additional parts? What the?
Oh, why did I fire off all my bullets?
What? Right. Where do I get bullets from? Hold
The
F
only thing I could ever cradle in
for,
my arms without vomiting.
for ammo.
Lay on, McDuff.
Well, no, you don't. In the restrooms? Hold F to build barrier. Ah. I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to be doing. I'll need a source of power. Okay, where do I get power from? What's going to annoy you, Ethan? Costs money to open door? Additional parts required. Ah, okay. Parts. Parts. Parts that are around here.
Prioritize, Marlton. Prioritize.
Flaming zombies. No, no, I'm trapped. Build a fan. Right. Okay. Beat your horn. Bring them all near.
Hey, is anyone else? Oh, are the lights out?
Stay down.
This is definitely a thing. Stand back, everyone! I've got it all under control. Shoot first, beg for ammo later.
Let's go beg for ammo.
If I wanted to build stuff, I would have gone to build stuff school. I know what this is. What is doing?
Need a source of power now. Source of power.
I hope I'm doing this right. I don't want that slunt to see me screw it up.
Press once to equip the turbine. What the?
Wait a minute. You mean I actually turned something on?
What do you do now? You'll need a source of power. Is this not a source of power? Oh god. Just stay away.
Oh, no. You don't bite me. I bite you. Okay, now you're just making me hungry.
Just get used to the ether. It is harder contrivance. Right. Max ammo.
Source of power. Yeah, give me a second. Let me just die horribly to this horde of zombies. Where do I get power from? Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh, I have to use the fan again. Alright, let's just get up a dope and go to... yeah. I mean, this is just what I use for my settings. It's what sounds best for me. You're gonna have to play around and see what works best for you. I mean, another good way of setting up is this presets here. You can just go to radio announcer voice and then tinker around with that. I think that's what I based my settings off. Yes, certainly. So this one on the left is the first one, and this one on the right is the second one. Again, these settings work well for me because of the mic and the preamp and the room environment that I'm in. If I was using a different mic and a different room, these would be very different. Yeah, certainly. So on the very first noise reduction, the first setting I've got is reduce noise by 14.82. Should be about 15. I just set it to 15 if we can. There we go. The noisiness is around 20%. Then fine-tune noise floor is plus 2 decibels. I have my signal threshold then set to 2.5 decibels. The spectral decay rate is 20 milliseconds, as fast as it can go. And the broadband preservation is at 500 Hz, as high up as it can go. Also, make sure you've got the high quality mode ticked. And that's the first adaptive noise reduction. The second adaptive noise reduction I use, which is for reducing reverberation, I have the reduced noise by 25 decibels. Just the effects. Okay, so I've got adaptive noise reduction, then a multi-band compressor, then a hard limiter, and then another adaptive noise reduction. Again, these are the settings that I use based on my microphone, my room environment, and the amount of noise that's in here, the amount of reverberation I'm getting from the walls. So you might have to play around with these two to get them to a comfortable setting for yourself. And I'll go back to the first noise reduction. So the very first, we were reducing the noise by 15 decibels. There's about 20% of noise that we're reducing. The fine tune is set to 2 decibels. The signal threshold is at 2.5 decibels. Spectral decay rate is around 20 milliseconds, and we're preserving as much of the bandwidth as we can. Setting that at 500 Hz. Ticking the high quality mode. After that, I use a multi-band compressor, and that's set for about 110 Hz, giving me minus 20 decibels. So a ratio of 2.3. Attack 2.0, release 100 milliseconds. That's about minus 20 dB. The second band I have is about 2000 Hertz. I think. Yep. Again, it's about minus 22 dB. No gain. Just a ratio of 2.6. The attack is a bit quicker. Release 100. Third band is, what's that around? It says it's about 5000 Hertz, 5500 Hertz. Again, that's at minus 22 decibels, about 2.6 ratio. Slower attack 2.5. And then the top band is just set to minus 30 with a ratio of 3:1. And I'm using the brick wall limiter option here. And on the limiter, I've set a minus 12 dB with a margin of minus 1. I'm not boosting the output gain. That's all boosted at the limiter stage. So let's have a look at the hard limiter. This is where all the magic happens, really. I mean, this is just for reducing noise, reducing echo. Multiband compressor sort of makes the bass in my voice a little bit nicer. The hard limiter is set to minus 1.1 decibels for the maximum amplitude. The input boost, I boost 20 decibels because my mic requires plus 48 dB phantom power. It's an XLR mic, so I have to boost the volume quite a bit. We're using around 14 milliseconds look ahead with a release time of around 80 milliseconds. So it's fairly quick to react and adapt and release the volume levels. And then finally, we have the final noise reduction, which is what I use for reducing reverberation in the room. And we're reducing noise by about 25 decibels, 100% noisiness, 10 decibels fine-tuned noise floor as far as it'll go, signal threshold minus 20, spectral decay rate all the way down at 20 milliseconds, broadband preservation all the way up, and we're using the high quality mode of course as well. Now on top of this, in OBS as well, let's drag OBS up here, I also use the microphone noise gate. So when I'm typing on the keyboard and clicking my mouse, it's not picking it up. You can see where I'm clicking the mouse and it's registering a level inside of Adobe Audition. That needs to come up a little. Okay. Yeah, so I'm clicking my mouse. You can see the level indicator going when I click the mouse. But the mic doesn't pick it up because of the noise gate. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps with your sound settings. You go record your clip. That guy beeping his horn really doesn't help.
But I like being able to see what I'm killing.
Nope, nope, nope. Oh man, I really suck at this game. I'm sure this game's probably easier if you've got more players. If I get distracted by this, do want music at the beginning.
Hey, is anyone else? Oh, yeah. Are the lights out?
Stop beeping your horn. It's 1500. Why won't you die? I'm not making excuses, but it doesn't help only having one headset working as well. I don't have a clue when there's anything on one side of me. Just compare my stats against. Yeah, look at that. Probably bottom of the table.
I think I'm getting cataracts. This is a restaurant, right?
Die.
Well, no.
Wow, that's even a new record for me. Wonder why my ping's so high. Because Origin based their servers in Kazakhstan.
Ugh, lights are out. That's why I knocked my shin into something.
Down. Stop beeping your horn. She was calling a turd sniffer.
Can't carry everything all at once.
Where do I get a source of power from that?
I wonder if this thing might fit into that other thing. Some kind of wind machine? I'll ask Marlon what it does.
New source of power. So that. But this thing here?
Hands off, grabby pants.
Yes. Put that there and it lets me out. Hey, now what? Oh, you leave my thing alone. Good God.
Ow! Lousy rot gobbler. Never again, shuffle stepper.
Stop popping your head, zombie. Go on, set off. Oh, my word. I'm an idiot, that's why. Sorry, Ethan. Forgot to change the scene back after I was showing you the desktop.
Never again, shuffle stepper.
Wow. Close the door. Okay, don't. Now what do I do? Additional parts required. Spanner. Ooh, I'm dead. Oh man.
Darker than a bee crumb's belly hole in here. Stand back, everyone! I've got it all under control.
No, run, 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 run.
Man, I'm working up an appetite. Bring him up! Your lunch meat! This would be a lot easier with picture instructions. I'm not good with the words.
Lots of power.
If I wanted to build stuff, I would have gone to build stuff school.
Still need another source of power. What?
This is definitely a thing.
There we go. Run away.
Okay, now you're just making me hungry.
Reload. Come on.
Some kind of, device for, yeah.
No. Come on. Just drive. Johnny Cab from Total Recall.
Hey, get back!
God,
You again!
where did he come from?
Stalker Stopper A number 1.
I don't think I wanted to.
Looks pretty safe.
I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to be doing now. What is this glowing skull?
Hey, take this, dirtbags! Oh no, you don't bite me. I bite you.
Oh my god. Is that a rocket launcher?
Now you're just making me hungry.
Holy crap. It's a rocket launcher. I think I'll save that for a minute. Let's head over that way. We can use that here.
Wait a minute. You mean I actually turned something on? Yeah, this will be great for the when you whatever.
Right, I reckon I've got to build something A-Team style.
Oh no, you don't bite me. I bite you.
Ah, I'm on fire, I'm on fire, I'm on fire.
Man, I'm working up an appetite.
Is the bus stuck? The bus is stuck. Is this the thing I have to kid out with?
Oh boy, this seems unpleasant.
Oi, let me on. Where's he going? Oh god, the road's on fire.
Oh, okay, let me catch my breath.
Ugh. What the hell? Oh my god. I got an achievement for that. I don't think they exist. Oh man, this is awesome. I'm not doing very well, but it's fun. Okay, I'm gonna have one more round and then I'm gonna take a break.
Dun, dun, dun. Engineer of destiny.
Okay, so we need that. That. Ooh, no, 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 no. Mr. Zombie. You don't. Mm. It's just the phone, I think.
Anything I could ever cradle in my arms without vomiting. This is a more important component at this juncture. Others might build similar devices, but mine are superior in all fashions, thank you. If I were to combine this with yes! That is it! I am an indisputable genius!
Is that it? The fancy ingredients.
Exemplary engineering, though I do say so myself. Here. Definitely here.
Oh, this time it opened both the doors. Nice.
Please secure all personal belongings and take your seat. Now departing for the Harp Research Station.
Ah, if you get really choppy audio,
Not miss it.
what you need to do if you go to your audio hardware and set your latency, set it for around 80 or 100. Anything above 50 should be okay, really. See, the lower the latency, the more choppier it's going to get. So between 50 and 100 milliseconds. It adds a bit of delay, but it's better than it sounding choppy like this. Choppy, choppy, choppy audio. Yeah, I think that's the only tip I can give you for that. Yeah, give that a try. Okay, this time don't set off without me.
Please pay the bus fare and exact change. Error. Error. Global positioning system navigation error. Maintain current course. Implement automatic course upgrade protocol. Error. Error. Cross course button not operational. Defaulted to program work cycle. Now arriving Savannah River City in Jeff.
Lay on, Mexica. I am conserving power in more ways than one.
Anyways, a lot in here this time. No way can they still attack you without a head. Wow.
Prioritize, Marlton. Prioritize.
Trapped.
That spells the end of you. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point? And not a moment too soon. I can feel their breath on the nape of my neck.
Is the boss left without me again?
Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Turnabout!
Correct path. What part do I need then?
Last time, don't ever hit this! Double points! Lonely fellow. I have no more carrying capacity for ammunition. Ooh, that is a good thing.
Okay, so what do I do now?
Dead for a ducat. Lay on, McDuff. I shall prune you like an overgrown Eastern redbud. I am conserving power in more ways than one.
Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm trapped. Ugh. Wow, that's tricky. Ah, Chrome causing the choppy audio. So it's working okay for you then? Cool. Right, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break and grab myself a drink, go let the dogs out, do all that wonderful stuff. We'll do that. I'll be back in a few minutes. Well, I'm back. I think before I start back up, we might as well start doing a quick doggy bit. And let's check out Ethan. You know, that sounds awesome for a webcam. That's amazing. That's really cool. I need to get in on this action. Monty's looking frisky there with his tongue out. Right, let's pick a random winner. Oh, you won. I should have bet with you, not against you. Yeah, you were right all along. Well, he is the quicker dog. Let's try the transit again. He is a true champion. He certainly does. I think he also pulls Monty's weight, Cassie's weight as well.
You see one unlit rat hole?
She is a lazy dog.
I wonder if this thing might fit with that other thing. Gotta prioritize.
Okay, we need a gun. Source of power still.
Can't carry everything all at once. I sure hope I'm doing this right.
What do I need?
Never again, shuffle stepper.
I'm stuck.
Hands off, grabby pants.
bam, bam on everything.
Need Martin to do this stuff, but it's nice to make him feel necessary. Oh, try it again, you turd sniffer.
No worries, you go do that.
Welcome aboard. Please have a seat. Thank you for choosing Consolidated Coach Corporation Bus Lines. We know it's a big decision who you ride with, and we are privileged to have been chosen.
Huh. Figured the pus nuts would have swarmed this bus by now.
What's nuts? Got some great names for zombies.
Don't worry, Stuhlinger. You'll find a new men's room to hang out in.
Uh-oh. My stream going down again.
No ticky, no riding, dirtball. Hey, Maxa, hoo-ha! And so am I.
Navigation error. Maintain current course. Implement automatic course upgrade protocol.
Take it I need to upgrade this bus then.
X marks the spot.
Well,
Ow! Lousy
down.
gobbler.
Rock Gobbler. Devil points.
You, I'm killing you.
It's glowing. Can I grab this? It's just glowing. And we're up again.
Anyone got some extra slugs for a lady?
Attention passengers. Please activate clean seats and disembark for Mount Weather.
Huh. The bus is clear for once.
Right. I think this is as far as I've ever got. You just drop a nuclear bomb out the window.
Lousy rock gobbler.
Get our next destination.
This is the best thing I've seen all
Ooh,
day.
wow. Remington shotgun. Let's turn on the power first. Oh, another way. Let's find the power. It's not the power.
Well, this should do it. Portable wind turbine, huh? Useful.
Claymore. Oh my god.
I need to get a cart or something to carry all this around in.
That bus beeping for me. No, don't set off without me. I'm stranded here then. Yep, I'm stranded here. I don't know what I'm building. Oh my god. I didn't even get as high a score as I did last round. But I got further. Ah, I used the fan over and over. So if they destroy the fan, do I need to rebuild it or does it just go back to my inventory? Fair enough. I've never played Call of Duty Black Ops. Change my game as well. I think this is the first time I've run it, so you'll excuse me if it starts playing loud videos. Yeah, no, it's the first time I've run the game, so I've just got to add it to OBS. Um, yeah, I've not played this before, so okay, that all looks good. All looks good. Roger that. Public match, I guess. What the hell? Okay, let's do some call. Team deathmatch.
UAV inbound.
Any recommendations?
This fight.
Might go Merc.
Friendly counter UAV inbound. Team deathmatch. Alright, get out there. You know what to do.
No, I don't have a clue what to do. I don't know the map. I don't know.
Threat neutralized.
Think he's friendly. Did we win?
Big win, job done.
Job done. There's me, 0 for 1. Well, this makes a nice change. I was expecting at least 5 of these people to be screaming their heads off in the public lobby. You know, just abusing each other with the foulest language possible known to man. But there's none of that.
Team deathmatch. Time to earn your bread, grunts.
Sticking with swag. He knows what he's doing.
Topping off. On your feet.
God damn, wrecked. Whoa.
Enemies down. Hostile counter UAV above. Radar is down. On your feet.
Oh. Struck from behind. Holy smoke grenade. Nope, that's mine. My guy. Hope friendly fire's not on.
That's a kill.
I don't have a clue of these maps, so.
We've lost control. Sniper, get down!
Oh, I just saw him too late.
Kill confirmed.
Sneaky line on the floor. Fair play to him, then.
this fight. We've lost the lead.
I have a clue which areas I'm supposed to be checking.
We've taken the advantage. We've lost the advantage.
Man, I suck.
Threat neutralized. He's gone.
He must have been laughing his ass off on his screen when he saw that replay of me.
Check target.
Nope, not going that way.
Shot out. Can confirm.
Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone inbound.
I really suck at this game.
Hostile UAV above.
Don't know the maps. Whoa! Oh, blocks him in as well.
I'm dry.
Sorry, buddy. Probably hates my guts.
That one hurt our reputation.
Shoot her down.
Well, I really suck at this game. Look at the other game modes while I'm here. I'm in the mood for a party game. Maybe not. It's Nuke Jacked. Nuke 10 plus hijack 24/7. To be honest, I feel like playing another game. I think I've had enough Call of Duty for an evening. I think what I need to do is play through the actual campaign and get back into a first-person shooter. My reaction time is lacking. So I'm just going to games list and see what's next on requested. We've got Borderlands, and then we've got Game of Thrones. Both requests. No one's left the name, unfortunately. A request for Minecraft. Colat we did a few days ago. That was a fun game. Right, so it's Minecraft or Game of Thrones or Borderlands. I'm tempted by Game of Thrones. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to my, whoops, we don't want the end text on. I'm just going to come out of update the dash. Load the game. There's game capture. You get the game loading. And game capture. Sorry for the tabbing everywhere. And just before we start, I think I'll grab myself another drink and go let the dogs out. So I should be back very shortly. And I'm back with a Game of Thrones. And I've not played one of these Telltale games yet, so check for DLC. Doesn't look like there's a lot we can change there. It might be a little loud, I don't know. If only it was Titanic the game. Little Lord Lannister. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of Wolfswood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester Ironwood for themselves. I didn't read the last line.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Well, I have to clean a sword.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Polish that sword. Go on. Rub it,
Now
baby.
that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You?
Go
Never
on,
have a
so I
sword
will.
like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are
Don't
just
be
a
an arse.
squire.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
And not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm
Don't
questioning
question
Norrin's
Norrin's
story.
honor.
It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You might as well be obedient. Don't want to cause trouble at the
Thank you,
beginning.
Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Oh yeah. We're getting drunk.
To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march
King in
on
the North.
Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Let's hope it
What?
waits till this bloody war's over.
Garrett,
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question.
I am the king of. Oh yeah.
It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
Let me
Yeah, let's
fight for you,
fight.
my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well
Awesome.
deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you,
Yeah,
my
I
lord.
won't let him down.
I promise. I won't let you down.
That
I won't
do
let you
endorse.
down.
But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell.
Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Yeah, no worries. Let's give him a hand.
I have been a squire longer than you. So,
No, don't be
I
snotty
outrank
about
you.
it.
You should help me.
You're doing him a favour.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much
What
worse.
the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Oh yeah, who doesn't
Who
love
doesn't
bacon?
love bacon?
Apart from Muslims and Jews
Ah, pig farmers.
and pig farmers.
All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Not me.
Rub it in his face.
Tomorrow I ride with Roderick and Lord Forrester.
Yeah,
Garrett,
take that.
Fucking great. Unbelievable. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd be getting promoted too.
Who my uncle is has nothing
Is
to
he
do
from
with it.
Castle
He's got Lord
Rock?
Forrester's ear, doesn't he? I'm sure it didn't hurt.
How much further?
It's right over there.
Oh, the red wedding. Holy moly.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Yeah, everyone's got weapons.
Often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
Well,
You
it's
don't
gonna
understand.
kick off.
We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
We
No,
have to
sod
warn the
Bowen.
others.
Good luck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
You shouldn't have been such a dick to me. No, don't stab me.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Oh no! They shot me.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
And then a bolt to the face. I should really pay more attention to what's going on.
Ready, boys! Whoa!
Well,
Shoot that one!
no, don't shoot me. Let me block it. Why didn't I block? No worries, I'll just be here getting shot repeatedly.
Ready, boys!
Shoot that one.
Whoa! Shoot that one!
take that.
Look out!
Mash Q. Mash E. Mash Q again. Oh no. Nasty.
Good fucking riddance.
Release, swallow it.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Yeah.
Speak up, Garrett.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you?
Yeah, about that.
I had to leave him. I had
We're
no
not off to
other
a good
choice.
start here, are we?
Find a weapon, quickly!
It was his own fault.
Walter, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Yeah, that's split.
Seven hells. We run,
Oh.
and they'll hunt us down like dogs.
Not even paying attention now. Yeah, he's not looking too good.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell
He will remember.
the North Grove must never be lost.
No,
Tell no one but
must
him.
never be
Do you
lost.
understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Uncle Duncan.
It's those
Now
foresters.
go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters. We'd love
That weird magical floating sword. Weird seeing this at like 60 frames a second. Iron from Ice. Episode 1. Ooh, dead pig.
That's Father's car.
Oh.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon. Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Oh dear.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is
Get off my
Bolton
land.
land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Okay, so
Fuck you. Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic. You really are a pig.
nice. Axe to the face.
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! I was only following orders.
Show a bit of mercy.
Thank you.
He's got a family.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
She didn't hide well enough.
I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
That's
Two
the
White
Maester.
Hill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Kind of hope so.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Oh, great.
Hold the wound
Put
open for me,
maggots
would you?
in my wound. Nice. Oh yeah, sprinkle those maggots in.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the
Wow.
lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Oh, minging. Oh,
Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands
my
now,
house was stuck.
though he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
And the
Hold
maggots
this
well.
for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message?
video?
About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important then.
Yes.
Lady
Video.
Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that
Well,
leg.
listen to the WAV file he sent me.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
And the maggots. Let the maggots circulate around the wound. The Lord's chair. Let's look at the Lord's chair. Look at the window.
The Ironwood Grove.
Okay, that was the Ironwood Grove. Have I watched what? A Game of Thrones? Tapestry. There's a video. This media file link that you sent me that says vocals afterwards.wow. Yes, that's the same link to the same WAV file. It's a WAV file, it's not a video. Ah, that's an abbey. It's just downloading now. Should take a second. There we go. Oh, that's funny. Oh, wow. World of Warcraft. That is a game I have spent a lot of time in. Oh my god.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess. This might help.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm just downloading it to my computer so I can inspect the video stats, but on the web player it seemed okay. New bandages.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine.
Does your leg
Lose a
feel
leg.
weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
White Ethan, of course.
There you go. You're the new Lord, Ethan.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Indeed. I'm the new king, and you're the Lord of the Foresters.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while
I
practicing
don't know.
his lute.
Maybe it's because you're the Lord.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell.
And my fate rests in your
Lady
hands.
Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be
Yes,
difficult
my
to
lady.
remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a
No
response.
worries, Ethan.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the
The
wall?
wall.
The boy's
Okay.
done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem
Oh,
fair,
man of the
but
Night's
it is
Watch.
what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Oh.
If there's something you need to tell me, then say it.
Lord Forrester wanted me to tell you.
I did click
He
it.
said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
I'm a ranger. Okay.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you
Water
represent
from ice,
House
really,
Forrester.
but-
Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll be strong.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait!
Oh, I'm supposed to take it.
Be safe.
Yeah, no worries. And there's Ethan Forrester.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Lord Ethan, as he is now known.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And...
It's you, Ethan.
And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
Yeah, she's
I don't
fine,
want Garrett
Ryan.
to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about
The
you,
Boltons.
but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Milksop?
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know.
But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught
What are you trying to
Roderick
say?
and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise, I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
She's pulling her face at that.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
He's demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Go to our lordly duties then.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle
Yeah,
Lord
we
Whitehill.
got this. We
Well
got
said,
this.
my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton
Starks
is the
are all
warden of the
gone,
north.
pretty much.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Yeah, what does he want? What's this card?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
You tell.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Ethan's word is the law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
He will remember that. Very clever. Nice touch.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Now playing as someone else. I am absolutely starving. I might have to end the stream soon. Go eat something.
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Pinkish coin.
Asher sent me this coin, to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. Ethan made this for me.
It's cool carving.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday. King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Before I go and open this door, let me get some snacks because I am absolutely famished. Be back in a second. Okay, let's carry on. Much away on my Danish pastry.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back
Oh,
later
that's a
if you'd
shame.
like.
Happy wheels. Awesome. Sorry, man.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Lady
Lady
Marjorie.
Marjorie.
You're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
Oh, missed clicking on an option.
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she
Thinking how
wants to
much she
hear.
sort of does look like Lady Marjorie, but not quite.
See if the Queen Regent
It's
is
that
ready to
uncanny
receive
valley
us.
thing.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
You can do this.
I was just checking if I could jump.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace.
That's all
Absolutely.
lie to our teeth, though.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Indeed, this is going on for quite a while.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Yeah, why not? It's a bit of a laugh.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already. Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Oh, really? Let's have a listen.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now.
Oh my god.
Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding.
It sounds like you're on
Of course, you and
helium.
I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Margaery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Margaery well.
No,
I'd
not
be
Joffrey.
willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Really? Why?
Let's see,
What's
who
up?
else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies
Well, that's
can be
not
made
good.
with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display,
That's
Mira.
really not good.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice.
I'm
but to
hoping he's just held up in traffic or...
Do you agree?
Yeah, stuck somewhere.
You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been
I missed
easy.
that option.
I know
Never
you
mind.
must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do
Got a
appreciate
mobile,
your
maybe you can
willingness to
text him.
appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Yeah. Taking all the time.
Go on. Ask.
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay? Roose Bolton's bastard.
I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown...
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is
It's
the
all right,
situation
don't
that
be
dire?
scared.
You can't, my lady.
I'm
King
sure
Joffrey won't
he's
like
just
it.
been held up by
Just think how
something
he turned on Lady Sansa.
unforeseen.
Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Oh, thank God for that. You had me worried there, Ethan. Don't do that.
7 hours.
I was thinking, oh my God, I'm going to have to jump on a plane, fly to Arizona, and that'd take like 12 hours.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, A naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There.
No, nothing here.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Right.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move!
Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief.
Up to the wall
Eric
with you then.
was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
He's a thief.
We can send him to the wall.
Leave the man alone.
Yeah.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserves it. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us
Send him to the wall.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord! My
Welcome
family,
back.
without me, they'll die!
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
I don't think I'm going to choose him. Probably him.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Don't care, you don't care.
Now, when I say hurry, get
Very
that
true.
sword out.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do.
Did I?
Showing mercy to a
Yeah, I
man who
cared.
admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Wait, Uncle. You can't leave. We need you here. Especially now.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return
Oh, I didn't know that.
to help the house.
She said nothing of
You
this
don't
to me.
care.
Because she
Don't care.
fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother.
I will be gentle.
Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice, and I'd trust him.
You're right. Sir Royland seems the man for the job.
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. You promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Yeah, cheers. Who else do I talk to?
Slash and parry!
Sorry.
Slash and parry! Again!
Little Ryle.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
I'm honored.
Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg? Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong,
I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
He's a bit of an arse, this Sir Royland, but I think he might be the better
I
choice.
wanted your advice.
The Sentinel.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Your words are wise, Sir Royland.
Thank you, my lord.
I will consider them as I make my choice.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Yeah, it's probably going to be Sir Royland.
Swords up! You can lift them, yeah?
Okay.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Oh, don't be bitter, Duncan.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Let Duncan speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Duncan?
Yeah, let's hear
I'm
it.
sorry, Lord Ethan. You have chosen your sentinel. You should hear from him first.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall. and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! Although Sir Royland may object, I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first.
So
I'll
it pissed
offer our
off Duncan
allegiance
and Royland.
and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Yeah, respect my authority.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
What do you think? Wait at the gates or invite him into the hall? Tempted to make him wait at the gate. Great Hall. Okay.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong? You'll lead us into ruin!
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Yeah, Duncan, do as you're told.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel
It's more
belongs.
civil in the Great Hall.
Then perhaps we should adjourn.
Like the Red
We
Wedding.
have to prepare the house.
That was very civil.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
No, he's got a point.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why didn't I click on one then?
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But You do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
God, not this again. A strange key. What could this be?
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever... My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Please don't hold it against me. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
It's the
I'm
coal
glad to
boy.
see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Where the bloody hell is Duncan?
He should be here.
Yeah, where is Duncan?
Ah, fuck him if he's angry. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden of the...
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
We will double our efforts for your father, my lord.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
The White Hills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The White Hills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan!
Why not?
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done.
It's only 20 men.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The Seven Hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Royland
Look
needs to
at
chill out.
this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Oh, wow. Oh my god.
But I don't want the brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan!
My lord!
Holy
Even though
crap.
he did bend the knee.
My son...
I think we've come to an understanding.
Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What the
However,
hell?
the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
What the...
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mason, quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
You will not take him!
No, please!
Ryan, please!
No!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan?
Wow.
My son.
Game of Thrones for you. Wow. Sucks you into a character and then kills it off.
Ethan
My
sacrificed
God.
himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. those who hold House Forrester above
You know
all
what?
other loyalties.
I don't think it mattered what decision I
Those
made.
who
I
will
think
not
Ethan was
stop
going to
until
die
Ethan
either
is
way.
avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Holy schmoly. Yeah, because the next episode is all about what happens afterwards. So yeah. Wow, that's fun. I really wasn't expecting Ethan to die though. My god, that was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Ah, Ramsay Bolton, eh? What a nasty guy. That was pretty cool. No, I wouldn't advise doing that, Ethan. I can't skip these credits. I wonder how many more episodes there are. Maybe even put the pets in the credits. Is that it? Oh, all right. There's more episodes. Episode 6. Turtle the Turtle, yeah. I think my favourite was Angry Cat. Well, unfortunately, it's coming towards closing time for me tonight. Been quite a long stream actually this afternoon. Uh, 7-hour stream so far. So I'm going to call it here. Yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll be back tomorrow with some more fun and games, I guess. Yeah, have a good night, morning, afternoon, day, wherever you are. And I shall see you soon.
Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Making love with you is all I wanna do. Loving you is more than just a dream come true. And everything that I do is out of loving you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, doo 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 doo. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Stay with me while we grow old, and we will live each day in springtime. 'Cause loving you has made my life so beautiful, and every day of my life is filled with loving you. Loving you, I see your soul come shining through. And every time that we, ooh, I'm more in love with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, doo 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 doo. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Stay with me while we grow old, and we will live each day in springtime. 'Cause loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful, and every day of my life is filled with loving you. Loving you, I see your soul come shining